As I am sitting here, I could tell that Gallant IAS has played a critical role in my success in the Indian Civil Service Exam.
Hi all, welcome to Gallant IAS. I am Maurice Jha. Today we have a special achiever, Devipriya Ajith, who secured 51 rank in Indian Civil Service Exam 2021. Hi Devipriya.
Hi sir.
How was your UPSC journey?
Sir, it was a long journey as well as at the same time I have enjoyed it. I have gone through many stages of this exam in the past attempts, but only in this my fifth attempt I was able to crack the exam, the Indian Civil Service Exam. The journey gave me many insights into my life. It has helped me to evolve into a new individual, and it was really an insightful journey. That is what I could say about it.
What is your approach for different stages of examination?
So for the preliminary stage of the examination for Indian Forest Service, we need to crack a higher cutoff. So my strategy was to practice more and on the day of the exam give more focus on attending the maximum questions that we could do with minimum errors. I would avoid those questions where I cannot eliminate any kind of options, and in case of those questions where I could at least eliminate two options, I will take a chance to attempt it. And I will divide the paper into 8 quarters. For example, from 9:30 to 9:45, 9:45 to 10, like that. The 2 hours of the exam, I will divide it into 8, and in each quarter, I will try to attend at least 10 questions. I will attend a minimum of 80 questions in the exam. So I will try to give maximum questions, while at the same time I will try to avoid those questions where I cannot eliminate any options. So that was my strategy for the prelims. In case of mains, I try to use more diagrams and many value added points in my paper. I use different colors to look it different from that of others. And in case of forest service, in the mains, in the GS paper, we have the polity, history, economy, environment, and science and technology. For environment and science and technology, I have looked for current affairs. But for the other part, mostly questions come from static areas. So I followed the previous year questions. And for English, I didn't took any specific coaching. Only for the grammar part, I have gone through the previous year questions. And the essay and all, it is manageable by any candidate. And for the optional subjects, I have took test series as well as more deeper studies. And in case of interview, I have attended many mock interviews as well as individual one-on-one sessions on how to face the UPSC board.
In Forest Service, your options were agriculture and botany.
Yes,
so how you approach this different subject, especially how you approach botany as your option subject?
Sir, I am an agriculture graduate. So I have also took agriculture as my optional in the previous UPSC attempts. So for me, agriculture was almost manageable. But I have prepared for botany only after the civil service mains was over. In the 2 months period between the mains exam of civil service as well as the forest service exam. So I have joined for botany optional test series in Gallant IAS. I have given more focus on writing that particular questions that were given in the test series. Fortunately, many questions repeated as such in the original UPSC exam as well. So I was able to write it and crack the exam. So for me, the botany optional, I have tried to give more focus to study the previous year questions as well as the questions that were given in the test series.
You have taken the botany optional test series in Gallant IAS. So how you feel that is that test series is useful to you?
Yes, sir, it was definitely useful to me because as I have said, many questions have repeated in the original UPSC exam as well. And as I was new, especially to the paper 1, because in case of paper 2, there was some kind of overlapping with that of agricultural optional. But paper 1, it was a pure science paper. So I have religiously followed whatever questions that were given in the test series. there were total a 6 tests, a total a set of six tests were there. So I have religiously followed that questions and I have only studied that questions. And in the exam hall, I have attended that questions which were repeated, which were similar to it. And for other questions, I didn't beat around the bush because it is very weird if we go for a specific science paper, if we just blabber in our paper, the evaluators may not find it very good. So I have accurately written whatever questions that I have studied. I have written it well. I have incorporated many diagrams wherever I could incorporate. For example, there were questions on structure of bacterial cell wall and flagellate organisms, spore-bearing structures, etc. So in all that, I have neatly drawn diagrams as well as labeled it. So I think that may be one of the reasons that I have fetched marks.
How you approach the paper to in Botany Optional? It's more the first paper, which is more technical paper, more botany related, and the second paper, which is the applied science. So how you approach the second paper?
Sir, I tried to add multiple dimensions to the second paper. For example, there was a question on application of fungi. So in our industries and daily life, so I divided it into different subheadings like applications in agriculture, in industry, within that industry, medical industry, or textile industry, and food processing industry, like that. So I have written it in a structured manner. So when the examiner looks it, he may find it different from that of other students. It is more attractive as well as it is easy for the examiner to evaluate our answer. So I have tried to attend all the questions in the second paper in contrast to the first paper, which was a pure science paper. The second paper, we could ask some kind of general points as it is an application level based questions. So I have tried to attend maximum questions and I have tried to add maximum dimensions to my answer. I have used maximum subheadings to my answer. So I have attended almost all questions in the second paper.
How was your entire UPSC journey at Gallant IAS?
So actually I have joined Gallant IAS right after my Civil Service Mains exam towards the January end, and I have joined 4 Botany Optional test series here, and in that 2-month period I have focused on Botany Optional test series, and after the Civil Service result for interview I have joined here for one-on-one sessions as well as more interview orientation sessions on how to deal with the UPSC board, how to frame as well as structure our answers, and I have also got a PDF on the possible answers that would come for the interview. So totally it was a nice experience, and as I am sitting here I could tell that Gallant IAS has played a critical role in my success in the Indian Forest Service exam.
Thank you, Devipriya, for being here. We wishing you all the success in your career.
Thank you.
Okay.